Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the High Moving Podcast, and close but no cigar for the LA Clippers. They lose their fifth game in a row with James Harden in the lineup once again. Now, I'm not going to go too hard on the Clippers tonight, okay? They're going up against a juggernaut, albeit no Jamal Murray in the Denver Nuggets in Denver on the road, okay? And I will be honest. I will say this was the best they've looked with James Harden. Okay, so honestly, the reason they lost this game is because they really didn't. Zubac got in foul trouble, and Jokic was just cooking all night. Okay, Jokic damn near gets a triple double. Okay, 32, 9 assists, and 16 rebounds. He killed him on the glass. Right, no resistance. And then Gordon ate. As two, Aaron Gordon, he ate a lot in his game, and the Clippers just didn't have the size, okay, especially one big and Plumlee being out. Nonetheless, though, the Clippers were in this game. They took the lead in this game, and they were looking good down the stretch. But Jokic found a way to close it out. Denver's playing good defense, got some key putbacks. I mean, Denver's really, really good. I mean, they are a almost definite lock to come out the Western Conference. I mean, they're doing all this without Jamal Murray. But back to the Clippers, though. James Harden, 21 points. James Harden was looking good early on. Okay, so Ty Lue is still sticking with his lineup. I'm going to say it again. You got to have Westbrook or Harden come off the bench. That's just how it's going to be, right? And you saw some good things when Harden was leading the second unit a little bit. I was like, okay, that can work. But you got to start one or the other, right? But honestly, Kawhi Leonard has been pretty bad since Harden got to this team. I think since Harden got there, he had one decent game of like 26 points. Kawhi, he looked lost, man. It seems like Kawhi's checked out, honestly, and that's just the Harden effect, right? You bring in another guy who is gonna need the ball in his hands, and if Harden is going to run the show, being the starter, you got to find ways to get Kawhi Leonard more involved in the game, right? I felt like Kawhi was forcing his own shots, wasn't really being set up in the right way. By the time he gets the ball, he's being set up in the double teams, okay, on the block, not really a chance to operate, okay? It's not good, not a good performance on Kawhi Leonard these past few games. Kawhi Leonard is just starting to look like a role player in this lineup. Paul George kept him in his game. Paul George battled his ass off in his game, 35 points. I mean, Paul George is Paul George. I know Paul George will put up duds every now and then, but most times he gets you around 20, 25, and then he can go nuclear and get you 35, right? It sucks that his shot got stuck at the end to cause that jump ball to seal the game, so they really didn't get a chance to get the ball back and try another shot. But nonetheless, though, they're 0-5 of Harden, so they got to make something up. Even though this was their best game, right? It's clearly affecting Kawhi Leonard, so Ty Lue has to change something up now. Okay, they're 3-7 or about to be 3-8, whatever it is. It's not good. Not good enough. This is really bad. This team is way better. I mean, the record should be flipped. The record could be flipped if they never trade for Harden, but you brought Harden in. This is the guy you brought in now to help take you guys over the top for key games like this. And, Harden down the stretch, I mean, I'm not going to... He was kind of a no-show as well, too, right? But we know that in big games, Harden, even in regular season, crunch time games, man, he, as of the last few years, he's not that dude anymore. So again, with this lineup, you swap Westbrook, put man in, or Powell, right? Or you swap Harden out, put man in or Powell, right? That's what you're gonna have to do, okay? And you're gonna have to ride this out until you can get Plumlee back as your secondary big to eat up some fouls against other elite bigs that in the league. Zubac's okay, but he can't. He didn't stand a chance against Jokic. He's gonna get in foul trouble and get cooked up by skilled bigs, and that's what you saw there. So overall, the Clippers looked their best, but again, Kawhi not giving you a Kawhi performance, as well as you're getting exposed by going to small ball. Okay, Harden looked okay, but again, shouldn't be starting, or Westbrook needs to be on the bench, vice versa, right? But I guess there's hope for them going forward if they're gonna keep this lineup. If you're relying on Paul George to keep you in games, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if Paul George is gonna play like this, how we played tonight, I mean, talk about, they start winning games. Talk about MVP candidate, but you can't rely on Paul George to give you 35 when you have Kawhi out there, Harden, and Westbrook. You know what I'm saying? So tough loss for the Clippers, but the result is the result. And they're 0-5 at Harden is not good. They got to change something up quick. They're losing games. They're losing position. Kawhi, don't seem engaged. He was forcing his shot tonight. It's just Kawhi's not going to say nothing, but clearly you see how he's playing. He's obviously affected. So, again, not good. Tough break, man. But they're losing their standings. They're just stacking losses, man. And by the time they figure this out, again, that hole is getting bigger and bigger. What is Ty Lue gonna do? When are you gonna make that pivotal adjustment that's gonna cause some headlines? But you need to save this season. You need to save your team. All right, come on, Ty Lue. What are you gonna do, man? Let me know what y'all think, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.